heard the news, U.S. warships are on Venezuela's doorstep. Venezuela's military is on high alert. Here's what's really happening. On August 18th, the U.S. deployed 3 Navy destroyers and 4,000 troops near Venezuela, claiming it's to crack down on drug cartels. In response, President Maduro has mobilized over 4.5 million militia members, arming civilians with rifles and missiles. Venezuela has even banned drones in its airspace. Meanwhile, the U.S. doubled its reward for Maduro's arrest to $50 million, accusing him of drug trafficking, a charge he fiercely denies. With tensions rising and forces on both sides ready, the world is watching. Stay tuned for more updates from BK News. I'm sure you've heard the news. U.S. warships are on Venezuela's doorstep. Venezuela's military is on high alert. Here's what's really happening. On August 18th, the U.S. deployed 3 Navy destroyers and 4,000 troops near Venezuela, claiming it's to crack down on drug cartels. In response, President Maduro has mobilized over 4.5 million militia members, arming civilians with rifles and missiles. Venezuela has even banned drones in its airspace. Meanwhile, the U.S. doubled its reward for Maduro's arrest to $50 million, accusing him of drug trafficking, a charge he fiercely denies. With tensions rising and forces on both sides ready, the world is watching. Stay tuned for more updates from BK News.
Lucy, Grizzy! Oh, it's hurt. It's hurt so bad. Lucy, Grizzy! Oh, it's hurt. It's hurt so bad.
It seems rabbits enjoy living in Fort Collins just as much as people. They're often spotted hopping through neighborhoods looking for grub. But some southeast Fort Collins neighbors noticed bunnies were cute. Wasn't exactly the word that came to mind. I snapped this photo of one of the rabbits I've seen with the growth. I also saw this photo posted on Reddit, also spotted in Fort Collins.
Like a scabbyish looking kind of growth over her face. Looks like it was black quills or black toothpicks sticking out all around his mouth.
Susan Mansfield said she saw a different bunny with tentacles in her yard in recent years.
He had the same black stuff on him, and I thought he would die off during the winter, but he didn't. He came back a second year, and it grew.
Some
Yes, I have.
feel bad for our tiny neighbors.
If they have, something that, we can help them with.
Colorado Parks and Wildlife confirms this is a virus that's not contagious to other animals like people's dogs, but they say leave this wildlife alone like you would with any of the neighborhood bunnies.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on
Police say a suspect is in custody and 2 officers are dead after shooting in northern Utah. Authorities say the officers were shot while responding to a domestic disturbance in Tremonton. Officials say bystanders convinced the suspect to put the gun down before additional officers arrived to make the arrest. Our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Katursky, has more. Aaron, what's the latest here?
This is one of the most dangerous things any cop will tell you. that police officers do, responding almost blindly to a domestic disturbance. And as soon as these officers in northern Utah responded to this particular home that you see right there, they came under fire. First officer was shot. His partner, who was coming around to assist, ended up being shot and killed as well. A third officer had arrived in his patrol car with his canine dog. They were shot, both the dog and that officer never even made it out of the car. Finally, when the gunfire subsided, neighbors or some other bystanders were able to convince the guy to drop the weapon. Other officers moved in, took him into custody. He's now charged with aggravated murder.
Amazing on the part of those bystanders. Any more on the condition of the officer and the canine shot in the car?
They're in fair condition, so it seems like they're going to recover both the officer and his dog. But the community is shaken. It's a fairly rural area. The head of the police said that any community where a police officer shot and killed is tragic, tense. Here, they're mourning, but it's the response and going to a domestic call is one of the most perilous things for an officer, and in this particular case, they came under fire. We're still waiting for more information about what precipitated the call, what else the individual, the gunman, may have been up to, but for now, aggravated murder charges.
Understandable. All right, Aaron Katursky, thank you.
Mexico, authorities have discovered 6 severed heads on a road linking the states of Puebla and Tlaxcala. Drivers first reported the grim discovery, and investigators have launched an inquiry into the brutal crime. Prosecutors confirmed the heads belonged to men. Local media reports suggest a message was left at the scene, attributing the violence to a score settling among gangs involved in fuel theft, reportedly signed by a group known as La Barradora. This extreme violence, particularly decapitation, is more typically seen in Mexico's northern states and along the Pacific coast, making this incident in central Mexico particularly alarming. While both Puebla and Tlaxcala are known for drug and fuel gangs, this level of brutality is a disturbing new development for the region. This discovery follows a pattern of extreme violence across Mexico. Just last month, 20 bodies were found in Sinaloa, 5 of them headless. Similar gruesome scenes involving decapitated and dismembered victims, often accompanied by messages, have been reported in recent years, highlighting the ongoing struggles with drug cartel-related brutality. The violence has claimed hundreds of thousands of lives and left many more missing since 2006. In related news, Mexico recently extradited cartel figures to the United States, amidst increased pressure from the Trump administration on criminal networks. Earlier this month, former President Trump ordered the Pentagon to consider military action against Latin American cartels, a proposal Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum has stated would not involve an invasion of her country.
Thanks for joining us tonight at 9. Our top story, a Maryvale High School district student is dead, stabbed by a fellow student inside a classroom.
This happened around 11 o'clock this morning, leading to a campus lockdown for several hours today. Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez is live with the details of this tragic situation. Ashley.
Yeah, this was a really scary situation. Students and parents on campus today told us a male student used classroom scissors to stab another inside a classroom, but that has not been confirmed by police. We're still waiting on that information. So while one family is grieving tonight, other families are fuming over how this emergency was handled. Around 11 Wednesday morning, Maryvale High School in West Phoenix is lined with police cars after reports a student was stabbed inside a classroom.
Started off with a fight between two students and escalated, and as a result, one of those students has since passed.
As police investigated the scene inside the school, parents lined up around it, telling Fox 10 they were given little information, only a text to stay home, an order that compelled them to rush to campus.
When he texts me and says, "Mom, something's happening at school, I'm on lockdown," my response is, "I'm coming."
Oh, it could be your kid. No, I just...
Parents panicked, one mother telling us the chaos was made worse policies limiting student cell phone use.
Because he wasn't answering me, and I'm like, and I was texting her, where's your brother? I need you to meet with your brother. Mom, I can't. And I'm like, it's desperate. At that moment, you just think of me.
They won't let me in. The office doesn't answer.
We are waiting on Phoenix police to reveal what they found inside the classroom, the identity of the students, and what was used to stab the student.
We're right by where it happened, so obviously you're going to be more scared about it.
Yeah. And even having to send that message is something that I thought I would never have to do.
2 hours after the stabbing, parents were reunited with their kids, and city leaders gathered to comfort the concerned.
Schools should be safe places.
But the impact of fatal violence on the high school campus will be lasting.
Scary, it's traumatizing, and after this, I'm showing my daughter to the school today. I'm not happy with the school at all.
So the suspect is in custody in the hospital. Services will be offered with the school on modified hours tomorrow. Police are asking anyone with video evidence to send it to phoenixpd.evidence.com. Just so sad.
Yeah, it really is. Ashley, thank you. Phoenix Police, they've created a webpage where you can send in any video you may have that could be helpful in this investigation. We have a link posted right now on our website. Just head to fox10phoenix.com/links.
And the Trump administration can move forward with ending temporary protections for roughly 60,000 immigrants from Central America and Nepal. The San Francisco Appeals Court halted for now an order from a district judge that kept the temporary protections in place pending an appeal. The Trump administration can now move toward removing an estimated 7,000 people from Nepal whose temporary status ended in early August. In early September, the protections will expire for 51,000 people from Central America.